This is why I plan on finishing today, no matter how many tries it takes. Like, I'm somewhat exaggerating, so if I need too many attempts, then of course I'm not gonna go through with it, but I do aim for finishing it today. And, well, I guess I could say by now I figured out the strategy I need to beat this. It's just I have not much of a margin of error for this. So maybe for once I'll try to be a bit to take it a bit slower and try to minimize the mistakes I make instead of being so sure of myself that I'm rushing too much. And Kaito. Let's see if I can do this. So the stuff that's never gonna change is I try to rush this guy. And if I win this, winning this scenario depends on how good the job is I do when rushing them. Also gotta remember that I renamed this guy. Yeah, and my lineup for this scenario is pretty much decided. There's Mini Mogul for leadership, like not yet because it's a level 2 unit and most of my units are level 2 or level 3 even, but it's almost leveled up, which means two things. Leadership is gonna be available for my level 2 units, and he's going to be really tanky, which is, well, very useful. Yeah, this one as well. So I'm gonna save at this point, actually at this point, because I mean to do the very same thing every time. So there's kinda no use in trying to, well, vary my approach. As in trying to recruit or recall different units time again. So die. Please. Thanks. Let's see if this works. I could have probably done this better by putting my druid at a different place. So first, wouldn't have taken as much damage. Second, would have been able to heal the units that get attacked, like Elissa over here. First of all, attack there. Not so much because I have to kill this guy, which is also a goal, but not the main goal. But mostly so if they attack, they can only attack here and over there. So I'm cutting down on their ability to move around, which is useful and important. Both things that is okay. Turned up. I'm also taking this village, so if this guy attacks, he can't rush into my units over there, but is blocked at this point. And I also hope that this guy's gonna attack me somewhere. Hopefully. I say hopefully because I don't know for sure, and it's somewhat necessary for them to attack me instead of running away. On the other hand, I clearly do have a really good start right now. And with this one, sure he did attack me, which is not perfect, but pretty much everything else is going very well, especially the fact that he's going over there instead of over there, so I might be able to sort of run him down and take advantage of the whole situation. First of all, I want to get rid of this guy. Absolutely get rid of him. Like this badly, I want to get rid of them. Okay, this guy's way too fast, so be worse than I thought. Okay. Okay, this is first of all not perfect. It's mostly nice, but not perfect for sure. Okay, I want to get rid of this one. This one to be precise. I don't have any targets available for this guy, so I don't think I can stop them from getting back to his castle. Like, just way too fast to be stopped here. See? Not much I can do, which why it would have been really important to bait him into attacking me. I failed on that front, okay. So village stuff. Can pretty much ignore those guys, like I don't care about them and I don't have anything to care about them to begin with. Okay, this is basically a gamble. Can I take this place? Ooh, not that kind of gamble, I totally forgot about that. But I'm glad that they survived. So the idea is to stop this guy from running me over before I'm ready. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, so that was quite lucky. I'm willing to sacrifice this outrider over there just to get a shot at this guy and hope destroying this guy. Good. So I'm gonna move up here, like no one can reach, as one of them can reach there, so it's not as bad as it looks, but it is bad for me. Time to take this one. I had to stop this one from reaching there, so I couldn't join us. This one. But because I missed so many things, I don't get to take out this guy, so oh, right, he can totally do that. Right, I can pretty much declare the loss at this point. Like, I have doubts, a lot of them, that this is gonna get any better than this. Now. Right. Okay. So yeah, and as I pointed out in previous attempts, I pretty much failed at the point where I managed to, what's the word? To bait the enemy leader into attacking me, meaning I was in a situation and didn't quite manage to get out of it. Hi Icky Toad, it's not going well. I have not yet lost. Okay, maybe I should take it back. Yeah, not yet lost, but I'm pretty close. Like, I keep saying every time I have to bait this enemy, and then I forget to actually do it. Meaning I lose very early. Without any chance to recover. Which is not good. Anyway, let's try hitting them back at the very least. Shouldn't be too hard. Like past this point, I could say I'm playing mostly for self-satisfaction and for fun. I do not really believe that I can win after losing 2 of my best damage dealers. And yeah, that's how it's going. So yeah, I'm just doing the last stand for fun. It is fun, but I think you can see that I'm not doing it. This is my last turn for this attempt. Afterwards, I'm just safe. Try again. Like a save to replay. Actually, that might be worth it. Or like someone suggested it. That I should send something over there to stop them from going out of there. And I think technically that could be achieved outrider. Give me to save the replay. Like it really depends. I just have to do it. But to be honest, that's something to solve after I've managed to take out this guy. Okay. Idea. I am found my healer. Hit 1. And impact. Like this, I might also have a better balance. Units get attacked, but most of them are next to a healer, so the actual damage done can be neutralized really fast. And it's... I do believe that's... Also, to bring Alien. No, that has not changed. So I'm gonna attack like this. Because frankly that makes more sense. Like this one has a 50% chance to dodge on water. They do not have that advantage. Nice. Can pretty much keep ignoring the stuff. Not time for it. Okay, so this is not the way I wanted it to be. I had hoped on baiting this one in. And I failed again, depending... so... On the other hand, I did a really good job at destroying the enemy army, so... might count for something. Also might be able to stop him from recruiting more, which I was not able to do last time. Which might change things. Oh, gotta get rid of this one. Okay. Two. This is icy. Two. Kill this one again. Hit there and heal one. Making me willing to do something like this, for example. Okay, so this is not perfect. You can all tell that. So, first of all, clearly I failed being over there to stop him from attacking me. Secondary, it doesn't matter as much as thought. Those two I can almost ignore. Not sure if I should. But I will take this gamble. Okay, this was messed up. Like, obviously I exposed my Sun Singer to both attacks over there. Oh, wow, when I could have prevented it easily. Okay, so I did frankly not account for that, but it's awesome for me. It is. No, but I'm still stuck here at a time I do not wish to be stuck there. So I don't want to have that going in the future. Down, take down the rest of the air army, hope for the best pretty much. Possibly sacrifice this one. First of all, those guys have to go. They have to go now before any chance. Them recovering would be bad for me. So frankly, I think it's going better than expected. Okay, it kinda depends on how badly this one gets done in. If they rush at me instantly or something, but know that it's actually survivable for once, I think. So, first problem, they are going to split up again. That's not going for me. Second of all, I managed to have a decent defense over there. Okay, but what's pretty bad is Kelly is the one getting split up over there, so I really shouldn't have sent him to attack there. Like, I meant to undo this thing, but I forgot that I had an attack order there with the ring, not something to undo. Like, I wanted to move there and maybe take the ring, but then I remember that actually Zul's the one going to take this one. So I should have backed out of there and yeah, then he wouldn't be in danger right now, and I would very much. Okay, those cannot reach, so maybe. So with Kelly being the one getting stuck over there, I don't have that much of a choice on. I think I do have to go offensive there, despite it being something with defense being offensive. Like, no, really, the only way to project them out, pretty much out everything I have, is by taking out everything they have. Those guys cannot reach, are unable to reach to me. It's that they don't want them to reach, but that they're able to reach. So, the idea is just so they don't make more trouble. If they attack her, or first maybe they do not dare to attack her, that's the best case. Second, they go for this one. Not great, but okay, those three cannot reach. Those deal some damage, but not that much. This one is sort of in danger, but not much in danger. So, we'll see. It's a gamble, and I don't like my odds, like, for example, happening. But at the same time, I'm made sure that if they attack me, then I get more back. So, it won't be a total loss. Question is, can I take anything that's less than a total win? Of course those guys have to play now. No time. This one has to go. This one has as well. Like, frankly, don't tell them. So if... oh damn, I totally forgot to make this one. Like, not that it's important for this very turn, but might be important later. Like, for example, I could have brought them to be attacked right now, and now I can't because I didn't them with. Oh, and I actually get. So this, it's possible I could have maybe won this one, but it's questionable, friend. Like, I think I do have the damage to take out those 4 over here, and then maybe those guys as well. But I'm not sure enough I would have been able to recover in time for the rest of green. And the reinforcements purple will have to. Not all bad, but it wasn't as good as I think I would have needed. So first things first, I want this one to do something, like to deal damage, and I want to get as close to over here as possible, which is only achievable by, well, attacking this goblin. This I've set up a good start. So this turn 3 is the turn where I have to set up something to bait this one into attacking me. It's my only good chance at doing this. If I don't do it then, I have trouble doing it later. But even if I get them, it will be too late for what I want to happen. So I hope this one will attack this one. Or maybe can I get it over? Okay, like this. My hope is that this one is gonna get attacked. So I have to make sure that I don't block too much, because otherwise how are they gonna attack if I blocked approach? Take those guys down while I cast. And this salvo take the village as well, so okay, maybe they will also attack this one. Okay, they did not attack me. It's not great. So one thing though, if I fail invading the attack, maybe I shouldn't force it too much. So far, forcing it hasn't really worked. Maybe learn from it. Maybe. So no matter what, I'm still in a pretty good position. Not awesome, but pretty good. I haven't taken too much damage. I've pretty much decimated everything. Like, two enemy has thrown at me. So yeah, this much, it's actually quite fine. Oh, come on. Now I basically command this side of the river. They can't do much more than break him. Okay, yeah, they can also poison me, which I should have accounted for. I didn't. My bad. Attack. What was very unlucky? I don't know what you. Oh, since you're seeing this late, I assume you're referring to me attacking the Orcish warrior who dodged pretty much everything. I think he did dodge literally everything. Literally. Words are difficult. This one has to get two. I was going to tank most of my stuff. It's will need tanking. Okay, so the for you is a bit too loud. In that case, I might be just too wide. Okay, now I've changed the stream settings now. Can you hear me better? Or am I still too quiet compared to the music, or is the music too loud? Okay, much better. That's great. I think today I'm just being a bit quite a bit quieter than usually, so that might also contribute. Since it's something that can easily be changed by changing settings, it's not too difficult. So, Those who've seen previous attempts of mine, usually I would have retreated. I did not. Meaning, I'm also in a much better position to strike back immediately. Also, damn, I messed up again. Like, Kelly being diswounded by my attack is horrible. Also means I am forced to strike back immediately. I would have kind of liked to wait one more turn, pretty much, but I don't have that option anymore with him being this weakened. Like, after all, him dying is game over, so not much choice there. Okay, so this is going pretty well. If I do this, anything bad gonna happen? Maybe. Okay, so the problem with this approach is I can't take them out all at once. Like, I'm trying very much, but I can't do it quite. So they do get hits back in, meaning I do take damage I would much rather avoid. Like this, for example. No, that was a bad example. That was not what I meant. So let's attack this one first. Oh, really? I'm too slow to get over those mountains. So gotta protect them, I guess. Yep, and now this one is protected. Can I do better than that? Yes, yes I can. Like, what's the difference? Like, why do I say that this is a better defense than this? Because by doing this, this guy can't do anything in this turn. He can't attack, he can't deal damage, he can't help out. But by doing this, I do have a chance of getting some damage in. And this guy stays free to attack others. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's also an option. Okay, only one of them can attack at a time, and they do not... Do they deal enough damage? So technically they do deal enough damage, but it's not that likely. Like, I'm contemplating if I should go for healing with this one or damage. And I think damage is the choice. I can't afford to let this one get so lucky that they level up. So I deal a lot of retaliation damage. So it's daytime and purple is pretty much done. Blue is not gonna recover from this. I may not have taken them out, but I did handle the enemy forces so well that there's not much of a difference. Okay, take this one out. Yeah, no, I can't risk that. Like, I would really love to do this, but no. Just no. Yeah, first of all, just slow this one down, or try to, and move him over here. So yeah, I can use my Sun Self, sure, but only when there's zero chance of being hit back. It's not ideal. This isn't ideal, isn't perfect either. That guy can still reach. Oh, why am I to move this one. Must have taken part in some kind of attack. Then, first of all, destroy this guy. Second of all, I kinda have to protect those guys over there and destroy those. So this specific turn didn't quite went as I would have hoped. Like for example, I would really like to block this this hex, but at the same time it is going pretty well, so it could be better. But I think it's still going well enough that I might just win out in the day. So first of all, this one has to go. I can't afford them sticking around much longer than this. Like, come on. So yeah, you see, I threw a lot of this at trying to take this guy down. But it's honestly just because I have to. Like, it's all good and well that nothing went wrong so far. But it can't be kept up. Good thing is this one is going to level up by killing this unit. So, yeah, basically. And it means a full heal, means I don't have to worry about this one any longer. Finally. Then Kelly kinda has to go down there to deal with that threat. So that's one of them. And that's two. How much damage do they deal? Pretty much none. And perfect. This one might actually try to attack my stalwart, but it would only mean a level up. This specific turn, no one is in... Okay, this one guy is in danger, but he actually mastered it, so that's nice. No one except this guy was in danger. And honestly, that's a pretty good result for being in turn 10 for me. So... I have to stay calm so I don't mess this up. First things first. This one is not really able to fight at this point. This one has to go so he doesn't keep taking villages of mine. So, and what I'm gonna do with this guy, I'm gonna have them take villages so I get some income out of this place. Same time, this one should stay away, so let's load him. I ignore them for the future, or for now. And I level up this guy, so full heal, no need for any worries. This guy, I hope to kill them with Zul. So I could level her up and... Okay, maybe not. Then this guy can reach... It's about to be nighttime. I think... Like, I want this one to be able to attack, but I want to get the best out of it. Also, first of all, Zul doesn't have to be over there. Zul can go for a much safer place. Okay, that would reach, and that would not be great. And I think this is gonna serve me best. And for the first time in a long time, I think the odds are in my favor. I think I can win this. Okay, the dose amount of reinforcements is not appreciated. Like over there. Like, I'm gonna move 2-3 units over there and try to constantly, like, to make sure this one doesn't recover, doesn't have a chance to fight back against me. Okay, so I'm basically using my druid over here as bait. So this one goes into water, possibly, trying to poison, trying to damage. And if they do, they're going to be an easy target. But actually, no, I don't have to do that. Because... can't reach. Because I've got a mage over there, so there's no need to specifically bait him into that position. So they are all converging Kelly. I can live with that. How to best protect those guys? 2 units can attack. Yeah. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Maybe I don't even have to move Zul over there where she's very, very immobile. I can afford to move her over here instead, or... yes, I do have to keep her safe still, because she can easily die in retaliation. She's not healthy enough for anything else. So no one can quite reach there. This one can attack there. Up to 2 units can attack, so she will survive. And I think as best thing I can do, like, they attack her, but because of magic it's lucky. Because of magic attack, I also have the ability to dish damage back, which is kind of important. So this one has to die, but that's why I sent a mage over there. Okay. Not perfect, but I will have to work with what I've got and not what I wish I had. Then destroy this one, please. Thanks. Then she is now healthy enough to have a reasonable chance to survive a counter-attack, which is pretty much exactly what I'm gonna invite on her. Also, Kelly is still playing bait, like, he's over here, please try to catch him, please don't focus the rest of my units. And it's exactly the point, exactly the idea I have right now. This one over there is not sustainable, like, there's probably more reinforcements incoming. And Zul is so going to slay them, which is nice. But for now they have done their job, and they have done their job very, very well. I might not have to hold out there without any support much longer. Kinda this one needs to be safe right now, needs to be outside of the fight. That's a good place. This one is likely to attack the Queen of Youth like Nim instead of Alyssa. I mean, if they attack Alyssa, they have pretty much no chance of getting killed. No, Alyssa has no chance of getting killed because they can deal 21 damage at most. Problem is if there is a Wolf Rider, which I'm not seeing, which could deal more damage. And I'm totally not gonna fight this one, like, no. I'm just gonna run the hell away and try to attack their villages instead. But now I have to take them down. Also have to remove this one. Like, her not getting hit at all was awesome for me, frankly. So, and he can totally take It's 1 versus 1. The rest of them... Okay, one of them can reach, so that I did not account for, and that's very bad. And hopefully works out anyway. So there was a chance of her dying, but at the same time there was not much of a chance. I'm gonna bait. I'm gonna try to make this one attack there. Meaning that the damage will probably... Okay, that did not work. Would have gone into nothing. Okay, this one... Ooh, okay, so this one attacked because... no. Not great, but... it's looking pretty good. Like, sure, I've got a lot of units that are almost dead, but at the same time, none of the enemies are around to actually finish them off. So, this is pretty much all I've ever wanted from this scenario. What I came to realize, yes, this guy can kill me with the melee attack, which I would rather not risk ever happening. Okay, let's see if I've... No? Okay. I was hoping if I could move this one so they can profit from rest heal, and no, I can't do that. But I also realized I don't have to, because this unit is healthy, so they don't care about rest heal to begin with. They always get rest heal. Sort of. I'm starting to move over there. Not in reach of this one, but if they get attacked, can't get killed, and I will be closer to this encampment. So at this moment I can pretty confidently say, unless I make some really stupid mistake, I've done it. I won, and quite likely without any losses too. Like, I still to finalize the full thing, of course. But I'm doing pretty well, as you can see. Going over there, so if they attack and get poisoned, they can get healed quickly. This one has no chance of killing any of my units that are visible. Yeah, that's why they run away instead. And I'm finally in positive income again, so I'm actually doing this. Ooh. Amazing, frankly. Just a minute. So I want to get rid of this one again, but I don't have to focus them. Actually I can, because Elissa is in range as well, so just do this. And like, why I didn't want to focus this guy, because this one is a bigger threat damage-wise. And I really need a warrior right now. Him's damage beyond this thing, the bolas, was pretty bad. No! No! Oh, come on. Let's just say that's not. Like a completely avoidable loss that is gonna cost me in the long run. Not now specifically, but still it's gonna cost me. So those four are absolutely enough to deal with whatever they might be throwing at me here. Okay, need to this one from the map. And I would have preferred if I could have done it. So, this was extremely stupid, extremely unnecessary. 2 level 3 deaths in 2 turns, and frankly, if the people around here are willing, I would like to reload, even though I'm supposed to not do that, because no one here can claim that this where these things happened because I was unlucky. No, they happened because I didn't pay attention, and that's a difference. And I'm not really trying to prove that Wesnoth is a game you can win without having anyway. I don't feel comfortable with reloading without being allowed by those watching. Without being allowed to do so by those watching, which is why I'm asking if anyone is there, and if they are there, if they would be alright with me reloading to the turn before my to the turn where my Tower of Flagbearer died, which is before Alyssa died. And yeah, if that would be alright or not. Like, I think I can win anyway. I just would really suck a lot, and would make things more difficult than they had to be. Like, basically I got past the difficult part, or the most difficult part, and then I relaxed and made mistakes. So. Okay. So pretty much no one is answering, not positive, not negative, but I am going to reload because I do believe that it does not undermine the things I'm trying to prove if I reload here. So I'm giving me this I'm allowing myself to do this because I believe it's not wrong. So okay, so I've got a vote for reloading after I reloaded. Like, not perfect, but well, it's enough to do it. And okay, and this one, for example, was a mistake. I wanted to take this village, and excellent move over there, meaning that I discovered this unit and couldn't actually finish my way over there. So, good enough. What I need to do right now is sort of make sure that like, I keep forgetting the words. Like first I need to make sure that I regroup and heal my units before this army over there arrives. They would be able to cause a lot of trouble. So, and Soliton pointed out, was just wondering why I never use the show enemy moves. That's because usually I kinda know based on experience how far units can move, and yeah, very fast units are sometimes, like, with very fast units I sometimes just don't realize, or if I'm too caught up in the kind of unit I have instead of the units they have, I can also like judge them based on the abilities my units have. So yeah, I do make mistakes there. This one was also pretty stupid, by the way. I have to kill this one now, otherwise Nim is pretty much dead. So yeah, at the answer, why do I not use show enemy moves? Because I'm mostly judging this based on experience. And I have a lot of experience, so I usually don't need to use it. Also, another thing, what's this? Yeah, I sort of never started using it at any point of my time playing. Like, so yeah, this... Okay, I was pretty sure that I was about to say that this Druid is going to die, but I was wrong, which is pretty nice. Oh, come on. Stop dodging. I forgot what I wanted to say. I'm not sure if I wanted to say anything. Okay, first of all, let's just get him this one. Get him this ring. Move my units a bit back a bit further. And yeah, like this. Those guys, like the Wolf Riders, can attack. No one else can. And like over here, green won't be able to attack, which is nice. This one is able to attack, and I almost died there, sadly. But the others are not able to attack, and for now, it's the short dark. I'm just gonna retreat. I really want to reset my units, like the amount of health they have and stuff like that. Like, I would totally prefer being able to hold back enemy units there, but frankly I'm not able to do so. Like, I've won my units out a bit, so now it's time to reconsolidate and then finish them off altogether. So the idea here is that this one is gonna attack here because of pierce damage. This one can't reach. This one can't reach either. That's also pretty nice. And those two are basically dead. Like, even if I fail at killing them this very turn, this one probably not. Okay, maybe actually yes. They are of no object anymore. They do not matter. For the record, I think that's important to point out, my goal is to reach the exit tunnel at the north edge of the map, not to take out all enemy leaders, so something I plan on acting accordingly to. Die. Perfect. That's pretty much all I could have wanted out of this. So, and why do I go here instead of there, where I would have a better chance to dodge? So less of them can attack me at a time, and even if they try it, if more than one of them attacks me at a time, they have to come outside instead of staying inside the cave where they have this bonus. So they have this, they deal less damage, and that's pretty important. Move them to attack, but at the same time I make sure that I will be healed, like, important. Die. Okay, and I could of course kill with this one, and I could kill with this one, but I'm killing with the Stalwart here, so my Outrider can slow them. and so they can't get too far away from the rest of my units. And I've got a Great Mage, which is pretty nice. So I think for this place specifically I should get more firepower in general. Like first of all, over here I'm gonna wipe the rest of them out. I'm gonna take all the villages I can. And then I'm gonna start recalling a couple of more units, so I'm not as stressed all the time by trying to take this enemy out, or this one, or this one, or this one, this one. So I just have a moment of rest, and so I can rotate my units. Also, I probably should just move one of my Charrock dudes over there, because they are pretty strong. They can tank a bit for my other units. Also, this is me almost finishing up of so many units is bad, because that means they will attack me later on. So the only way to actually deal with this threat is taking all of them down at once. Or like taking them down immediately without giving them time to recover. That's what I wanted to say actually. That was what I actually wanted to say. That's the right word order of things. So 2 village not in my possessions, those over there, that's okay. Can't reach them anyway. And I can recall at least 1 unit now. And 1 more in the next turn. So what exactly do I want? I want something tankier, but I frankly want more damage. Like, I do have my 2 big tanks I can use. I've got a lot of damage here, but not quite enough. And I would like to have more. So, how do I handle this best? I think this might be the best choice. No, this is the best choice. This one won't be able to attack. Those 2 can attack, but they are all pretty much backed up by healers. Now, what do I actually want to recall? Like, maybe another Outrider for more slow. That would be quite appreciated. Especially over there where I won't have as much firepower as there, because this one is just throwing Orcish warriors at me all the time and I need to take them down as soon as possible. So I don't really get much time. No, I need all the damage I have to take them down immediately. Here on the other hand, I might be able to take a bit slower approach, meaning I will also need to slow them down. First of all, this one kinda needs... No, like technically moving them to the village would of course be good, then they can heal faster, but they don't have to heal first because I don't mean to use them in battle at all. So something like this is actually fine. Not moving them into battle. This and everyone that might get attacked has a lawful illumination stuff bonus. Actually, do it like this, so 2 of the hexes this guy can attack from give a damage minus to the enemies. Wanted to get this screen of warrior as well, I think. Let's go. Let's finish this. Whew. I think this must be my 11th attempt. It's more attempts that I used in that one Northern Rebirth scenario, I think. Like, sure, it's not great, but at least I did get it right in the end. Okay, what I want to do is kill this one so I can slow this one as a priority over killing this guy. Okay, that was pretty dumb. I should have just retreated out of there. Now there's a chance of Zul dying, and that's not great. Luckily they don't go for it. Like that. Not good. Not good at all. So it's the long dark, so I'm not just gonna back off over there. But once the long dark is over, I do plan on attacking them again. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one won't be any trouble. Like they can't reach me over there. They don't. Oh, come on. So this is something I've never read out, so I'm... Actually, I think I didn't read out the other stuff as well, so... I'm gonna read this one out, and then I'm gonna save this turn, and then I'm gonna reload to a previous turn where I forgot to read something out. Kelly, I'm Death Incarnate, and I shall avenge all those you have killed! So, doesn't sound unhinged at all, and like I forgot to read out how they entered the caves. Ah, these tunnels are pitch black. It's as bad as fighting in a moonless night and stinks of orc filth. I can hardly think of a place I would less like to go into. We have no choice. We cannot cross over these mountains, so we must go beneath them. If the orcs skulk in their tunnels and block our way, we must enter their dark places and fight them, no matter what the conditions. Remember, Kelly, it's nasty fading underground. You will be at a disadvantage against orcs and other things that prefer the darkness. Also, anytime you find a particularly tough orc blocking a passage, my fireballs can blast them quickly enough. True enough. Anyway, let's return to my actual turn. A couple of turns in the future, sort of. So, I'm gonna slow this guy, so they do not create more trouble while I have to fight this one. So this is not an orc, this is a Dark Assassin, a Queen of Elf. The Dark Assassin appears and disappears at a moment's notice. No one knows where he came from, or why he acts the way he does, but the trail of death he leaves in his wake is unmistakable. For the record, in previous iterations this was Orcish Nightblade instead of its own unit, so it's pretty cool now. Die. I promise we shall meet again. It just disappeared. It's odd. Get some damage. Oh snap, like I was hoping to snatch that village over there, but considering that attack from them, like, no, not attack, but the appearance of those guys, I don't think that's quite possible. Okay, let's kill this one and back off a little bit. Just a little. Okay, one of them can attack. Ah, actually, think this might just be the right place for my unit. Like, this guy can attack, this guy can't, and if they attack I can first of all deal damage in retaliation, second of all use disengage. Like, attack them and then run away pretty much. Leaving me more chances to attack them. So first of all, I think it's time to try working through this. I feel secure enough in my defense. Especially now that this guy has already appeared and won't backstab me at an inopportune moment. Also, I do have enough units to pull this off, I think. Like, the tank is gonna tank, of course, and the rest are there to deal damage. And even my tank deals a lot of damage in retaliation, so there's that. Boom. Then, like this pretty much, I think that's safe enough, probably. Okay, if I see... okay, this guy can attack over there, that's not good. And I'm gonna back off from here. No, I think this might be a good bet. Like, this one might draw damage. This one won't. Okay, no, I can't risk that. There's a chance of Alyssa dying to their attacks if I move away from there, so let's not do that. Then destroy this one. This, preferably with a level up over here. Yes, that's nice. Slow this guy and attack this guy over there. Yeah, that's a lot of units. Also another reason why I'm not pretty much never using the show enemy moves function. It doesn't feel that useful to me. Like, that might be because I'm just not used to it. It's basically not my kind of thing. Or like, it sort of it mostly pretty much always tells me things I already know, and sometimes it tells me less than the things I know, because sure, up to 5 units can move to this precise hex, but I know in fact that only up to 3 units can attack me in this turn, so I don't have to know that. I don't care if there are 5 units that can move there, if there are 20 that can move there. At most 3 of them can attack anyway, so what am I gonna do with the fact that 20 can move there? Like, or let's like the only use I can think of with regard to that is that if I kill a unit on retaliation, how many units can take its place? But even that is limited. If this killing in retaliation happens more than once, or let's say more than twice, no, it happens once or twice, it means I'm not gonna survive the fight. So that's something I have to avoid either way, no matter if 2 units, if 4 units can take their place or 20. So that still hasn't changed. Which is why it doesn't feel like the, useful information to me. Okay, I'm advancing. I've got 11 turns left. That's kinda cutting it close, I think. Dying to a lack of turns is not cool. Can happen, but it's never great. Okay, so got this one removed, so that's nice. Okay, and I can already see the enemy's keep, so that's also nice. And I kinda need to take this one down. Yeah, I think I can do that. And first of all this one, then this guy. So why am I even doing this? Why am I even trying to move to this guy? Because he's constantly recruiting units that can take all my villages over there, and he could technically send them over here, stalling all my progress. So I do have to tackle them both at the same time, or they're just gonna stonewall me with units to death. And I would like to avoid that. Very much would like to avoid that. Yes, also managed to hit. That's nice. Okay, so that's not great. Like, this one is obviously still in a very good condition. Meaning it's... the price to kill it was a bit higher than expected. So, and another thing why I'm doing this, I committed all my heavy hitters over here, which was maybe not the smartest thing to do. I need at least some of them over there. So killing this one is also just a way to get my units over there. So they can help me out, take this one down. Because that's the one that's actually between me and the exit. Shame. Die. Die. And die as well. And now all that's left is taking this one out. Hopefully it won't take too many turns. Because if it does, I'm screwed. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that word right, but that's not really my main concern right now. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, what can I undo here, like this? Like, it is of course smarter if I send my fast units first. I think there might be a chest somewhere over here, but I don't have the time to search for this. Like, if I was playing casually, I would probably just go, yeah, let's explore a bit. I can always reload, and after I find something, so I go there while knowing where to look, which would waste way less time, of course. But I don't have that option right now, so I won't do that. I might have to retreat from there, because I am not ready for this kind of damage. Okay, this one can reach, so that's bad. You know what? I'm just gonna send this one over there to help out. and they are gonna make another front over here. Just remember, I kinda do have to get in time through this guy to win this scenario. Which is kinda starting to look like I'm almost do not have enough time. Okay, so this one is so dead, but I do believe that's necessary to win. Or at least... No! No! Come on! Okay, frankly, I'm not quite willing to take this lying down. Basically, I'm not in a... I'm willing to just break another rule there and do what I would usually do if something like this happens. When I make an obvious mistake I could have avoided, I go back and avoid it. This is... I'm going for a different strategy to begin with. Like, frankly, I should go back more than just one turn, but I think that would be pushing it a bit too much. So instead, like, I don't try to do the same thing and hope that it works this time, because that would be savescumming indeed. No, instead I take a different approach. I take an approach where I think I can avoid the situation altogether. This where I just moved my units in a way that Kelly would not be in this kind of danger. And instead, the only time I do move over here is when... yeah, that kind of danger has already passed. I will have to make sure to mark sort of this replay on YouTube to make clear what I did there. That I sort of cheated by the standards I've set out here. But frankly, I lack the patience to retry this scenario all over again. And okay, this was a misclick, but whatever. All over again, because I made that kind of mistake. Not after... Oh, come on, really? Like, what am I being unhappy about right now? I am risking Nim over there right now, and that's not good. Like this. And what would I do instead? Like, what was the mistake? I moved her over there, attacked, and I knew she would take... there's a chance of her taking damage in retaliation, of course. Instead, I can just take one of my outriders over here and send them to attack instead. Also, at this specific point, there's not much of a need to attack like this. Also, it's something which I did better than last time, which was a result because of luck though. I moved the Queen of Sylph over there before attacking with my Queen of Rider, meaning I boost the damage I can deal. Because, well, that's how it works. Lawful bonus and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take that risk, that's for sure. Also, by moving the Queen of Sun Sylph there first, I lowered the damage they can deal in retaliation to begin with. So yeah. Technically still in danger, but I also gave them a better and easier target. And I can make it in time now. So, anyway, remember when in turn 15 or something where I said that I'm guaranteed to win this unless I make some stupid mistakes? I made some stupid mistakes. Easily corrected ones too. So, this passage seems different from the other tunnels and caves. It is wide and smooth and leads sharply downwards. I bet this was the way that Elo was talking about. This is no natural passage, and the walls are too well carved and smooth to be made by orcs. I wouldn't be surprised if this was once carved out by dwarves. I wonder if there's any still left in these mountains. Having killed all the orc and goblin leaders in the immediate vicinity, we can take our time and should have no trouble bringing the rest of our people down this way. It's odd. I suppose we are trading the dangers we know for the dangers we don't. We really are putting our lives in evil's palm. May she guide us as well as she has before. I'd just be happy when I can breathe fresh air again and see the sun and stars. Still, who knows what we'll encounter deep under the earth? Well, there's only one way to find out. So, first of all, thanks, Blackadder, for congratulating me here. But to be fair, by the standards I've set out, I haven't quite won. Like, I cheated by those standards, and now I'm gonna cheat sort of outside of the access. Okay, this is working. Outside. Oh, now I know why I'm not seeing anything. Display multiply, like one chat line. Like now you can see me activating the debug mode, so I can show you some special features of this map. So Wesnoth, where is it? I want an marksman. No, I don't want a marksman. I want a warrior. This guy. So if I move a unit over here, I trigger something. How odd. Someone has carved a crude fountain out of the stone at the end of the passage. The freezing water pours into a large pool. At the bottom of the pool, I can see a skeleton still gripping a sword. The blade seems to glow faintly blue. The pool isn't very deep. I could easily walk in and pick it up. But someone else has carved a crude message in a wall. If you dare take this blade here, your greatest fear will surely appear. It looks like a nice word, but do I dare chance it? Do I dare chance it? So, one option, I fear no creature, I will take the blade. Or, I don't like the sound of this, I'm out of here. So we are gonna take that one. And we're gonna take the blade. The blade is chilled to the touch and gives off a cold glow. I wonder how it came to be here. Cold blade. The unit who wields this blade will deal cold damage with its melee attack. Then the purple abomination, a dwarf. I am an abomination. Please kill me. I've seen some ugly creatures in my day, but that thing is just wrong. The voices say I have no choice. I must attack. So a dwarf is... Don't ask where the dwarf came from. You really don't want to know. It is a secret well guarded by the great lore masters of Wesnoth. And it isn't pretty. And it isn't pretty. Hind involves lots of sherbet. Frankly, I have no idea what a sherbet is, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. And another secret, sun, sylph. At least I think there is one. Right, there it is. But I gotta reload this, and not this one, this one. Gotta reload this. Reboot keeps shiny safe from nasty oxes, and especially stinking elves. So if you walk over there, you find a goblin, Grebo, who's getting some gold. Looks like he's been screwing away his stolen loot in this cave. Not that he had much. Must be hard times. So he had 40 gold I would be putting to use. Like, frankly, I should have sent one of my sun sylphs over there just to take this gold. Like, I knew about it, I could have afforded it. Actually, let me take it back. I'm not sure if I could have afforded it. I think I could, but I'm not sure enough. So another feature when you move somewhere. This is the end of the line. The water is too deep for me to continue any further. I'm freezing cold, wet, and I can't see a thing. I'm not actually sure what I'm doing up here. Some strange influence made me want to come up here, but I don't know what made me think it could be of any use. Like, fair point. Sorry. Like, Queen of Elves are not able to move over deep water, not even the flying ones. Let's see if I can trigger anything by going over here, but no, that's all the things. So let me deactivate the debug mode and reload the save file. And okay, and actually end the scenario now. And yeah, I have sort of won, not by the standards I set out, but as I said, I'm really not willing. I'm just not willing to replay the whole scenario. Not after having failed this many times, not after making that kind of mistakes. And like mistakes I proved I could easily correct without having to rely on luck or anything like that. So that's it for today. Any questions? Anything at all? Any critique, for example, for me reloading? Or are you fine with that? I don't know. I think I actually managed to keep everyone alive this time. Like, sure, with help of reloading, but not the kind of reloading that I'm trying to criticize, or at least to disprove its necessity. So since no one is saying anything, I'm just gonna call it a day and say goodnight. See you next time.